Welcome back to Hillside Drive, everybody. There's Mabel. I'm Greg. Kathy's actually outside right now, finishing up some work in the yard on a beautiful day. So I'm flying solo today. So we're past 70 of these songs from Hillside, and this will be maybe just the second or third time that I have sung something really classical. But it's going to be something that will be very, very, very familiar to a lot of you. It's a famous song by Brahms, Johannes Brahms, one of his more than 200 art songs. And it's his Wiegenlied, which means his lullaby. I'm singing it tonight because today, at some point, the wonderful old film Song of Love came on Turner Classic Movies. This is a film from 1947 starring Katharine Hepburn, and it involves Robert and Clara Schumann, composer, and his brilliantly talented wife, Clara, who was a magnificent pianist, and their young friend, Johannes Brahms. They met in 1853 when Brahms was, I think, just 20 years old, an up-and-coming composer. And he was befriended by the Schumanns. And very shortly thereafter, Robert Schumann suffered a nervous breakdown and eventually ended up in an insane asylum where he sadly passed away in 1856. Brahms was completely devoted to Clara, not only in those years of difficulty, but in all of the years thereafter. Clara Schumann lived another 40 years after her husband's death, and for many years continued concertizing, but she, who herself was a talented composer, did not, as far as we know, compose another note of music after Robert's death. And Brahms was intently devoted to her and affectionate to her through all of those years in what was, from the outside at least, a platonic relationship, but chances are, on some level, Brahms was very much in love with Clara. It's certainly possible. This old film is just amazing. In particular, when you are watching Katharine Hepburn supposedly play the piano, you would swear it's real. I have never seen fake piano playing in a film as persuasive as this. And but moreover, it's just a very, very tender story of love between the Schumanns and of friendship between the Schumanns and young Johannes Brahms. There's a really touching scene when one of the Schumanns, I think 7 children, is having trouble falling asleep, and Brahms plays his Wiegenlied. I mean, who knows if he had composed it at that point? I don't think he actually probably had, but a little bit of poetic license. But it's just something about hearing that beautiful, soothing music that makes it a perfect scene. So if you're watching this in the evening, this will help you fall asleep maybe tonight. If you're watching this the morning after, I hope it doesn't make you stay in bed. But one way or another, in these troubled times of COVID-19, I hope you're able to find ways to leave the cares and fears behind and sleep. We all need sleep. I'm going to sing this in the original German. So guten Abend, gute Nacht, good evening, good night. Bedecked by roses and other flowers, slip beneath the quilt. Tomorrow, God willing, you will awaken again. In the second verse, good evening, good night. Guarded by angels who will show you in dreams the young Christ's child's tree. Sleep now peacefully, and in your dreams, see paradise. Beautiful words and gorgeous music of Brahms, written for another friend, actually, after this friend had her second son. So this was given as a gift, and the first performance of it, a year or two later, I think it was 1868, featured Clara Schumann herself at the piano. I hope you enjoy it, the famous lullaby of Brahms. Guten Abend, gute Nacht, mit Rosen bedacht, mit Nächtlein besteckt, schupf unter die Guten Abend, gute Nacht, vor Englein bewacht, die zeigen im Traum ihr Christkindleins Baum. Schlaf nun selig und süß, schau in Brahms Paradies. Schlaf nun selig und süß, schau in Brahms Paradies. The Lullaby of Brahms. Hope you enjoyed that, German and all. And hope that you stay safe, that you sleep well, and awaken to greet tomorrow and all the blessings it brings. Take care, everyone.